day. How you going? What do you know? We'll strike a light. Today, good day. And how you going? Just say good day, good day, good day, and you'll be right.
G'day and welcome to Australian English with Jason. Next Sunday is Mother's Day. This is the day we spoil our mothers. We give our mothers gifts. We give our mothers a card. We do everything for our mother because we just want to say thank you. We just want to make sure that she knows that we love her. Now, as I said, next Sunday is Mother's Day. I haven't bought Mum a card yet. I'll buy one after I get paid. I'm getting paid tomorrow. I'll find the picture she likes. I've booked an Italian restaurant. I'm going to take her out for lunch. Mum loves Italian food, so she's going to enjoy it. Can you see 7 verbs which talk about the future? And they fit into 4 sets of verbs. Pause the video now if you need to and find the 7 verbs which talk about the future. The first verb which talks about the future is. You might think that is not about the future. You might think that's the simple present. Yes, it is the simple present. The simple present refers to something that has happened many times in the past and will happen many times in the future. It's a repeated action. If I'm talking about one of those times when it happens in the future, then I can use the simple present plus a time. Here the time is next Sunday. So we use the simple present to talk about the future. So we can use the simple present for something that is on a roster, schedule, or timetable. The simple present here means Mother's Day, the same time every year. We could use the simple present to talk about the bus we're going to catch, because it leaves at the same time every hour or every 10 minutes. I'll buy. If we're being formal, we say I shall and we shall, but for any other subject, we say will. Both of them in the shortened form become just or. The apostrophe LL. So it's that plus the verb. I haven't bought Mum a card yet. I only thought of buying the card just then. There's no definite plan. It's something I just hope will happen in the future. All right, what's the next verb in the future? Get paid. Get hasn't happened yet. I don't have any money now, so I can't buy the card yet. We use the simple present after a conjunction of time. In this case, after is the conjunction of time. Now, the next one, I'll find. I'm just hoping that it happens. I'll go to one shop or another shop. I might have to go to a few shops, as I have no clear idea about when it will happen, how it will happen. I just hope to find one. It will happen one day. Now let's talk about the restaurant. And we use the fourth type of verb to talk about the future. We use I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, they are, followed by going to, and then the verb. I'm going to take her out for lunch. This is quite different. I know exactly when we're going out for lunch. I can say that for sure because I've booked the restaurant. I don't book a stationery shop to buy a card. That's why I can't say I'm going to buy a card. That when I say I will, I think of it while I'm speaking. Here I thought of it a long time before I started speaking. Okay, there is one more future verb. How do I know she is going to enjoy it? Because she loves Italian food. We have a clear sign of what will happen in the future. She is going to enjoy it. I'm only guessing that I'll find a picture she likes on a card. But I have a clear evidence. I can prove that Mum is going to enjoy the Italian restaurant. So let me now summarize. To be going to plus the verb. If I'm talking about something I do, this means I have thought about it and I have planned it. I have been thinking about it for some time and getting ready for it. But if I use will or shall and a verb, it's only an idea. Either I only just thought of it that moment while I was speaking, or it's just a vague wish. If I say, I'm going to play football, then I have the ball with me. I am putting on my football boots. I have joined a team. If I say, I'll play football, maybe somebody has just told me that they're going to the park and do I want to come with them? It's only an idea. Maybe I'll play football. Or maybe it's just, oh, I'd love to play football. I'll play football one day. And that's all it is. But if it's something that happens to me, to be going to plus the verb means I can see signs that it is coming. I have some proof or some evidence that it is about to happen. But if I use will or shall and a verb, I'm only guessing. I don't really know. Nothing is clear. Computers in the future are going to be faster than computers today. I know that because computers have always been getting faster. That's what computers have always done. I'm using that as a sign, a proof, evidence. In the future, computers will be able to take over every job we do and nobody will ever have to work again. I don't know that. Nobody knows that. I'm only guessing. The present simple plus a time phrase is used in two different ways. Firstly, it is used when a timetable says when something happens. We might be talking about a bus, or which comes every 10 minutes. But if we're talking about the next bus, that's the one in the future, the one we're going to catch, then we say the bus comes in 5 minutes. If we use the present continuous, that is to be plus a verb plus ing and then a time phrase, we are saying that something happens almost straight away. So if I say the bus is coming in 5 minutes, then I'm emphasizing what a short time we have left. We need to hurry if we're going to catch it. But the present simple is also used after a conjunction of time. So we might say the bus comes before the train comes. If you follow Australian English with Jason on Facebook, I have put this graphic to explain in more detail the 4 ways of talking about the future. I hope that you find it helpful. Thank you for watching. I'd like to see you use the comments to talk about your plans for the future. Remember to use the right form of the future. If you're talking about your plans for the future, will you use be going to or will? And I'd also like to hear you talk about your goals, your dreams, what you hope for. And then again, would you use be going to or will? Thank you for watching. I look forward to reading your comments. Hooroo.
G'day, g'day, and how you going? What do you know? Looks like a light.